Hello, it's Carl here from CleanMyCarpet.ie. Great opportunity to do a run through of our more specialist high-end bespoke services where we need to do a little bit of research before actually starting to clean. We're in County Meath in Skryne Castle. The portion on the right hand side, you can see the keep, is dated to 1182, and the left hand side is a extension dating to 1760. So we have a range, I'll start walking through. We have a range of materials in the castle that we spent 2 days cleaning for the new occupants. We started with the hall flagstone, which I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be from the 1760 renovation. Now, it's entirely possible that this was pulled from the original keep because the flooring has been replaced in there. So the age of this could be anything up to 800-900 years old, but I'm assuming it's 260, 270. I did another video on the process, that's the age of the material. You've got to be really careful with stuff like this because if you damage it, obviously it's irreplaceable. These tiles, most likely about 1850, so they're probably replaced after about 100 years. So what we've done is microsplit with a oxygen additive, agitated with our Rotowash, which gently agitates them, pulls up all the gunge from the grout lines and stuff like that. They look absolutely great. They could do with being polished to finish them off nicely, but for a really deep clean, that's exactly what we've achieved. So this the castle is actually going to be used. Here I am, Carl, Clean My Carpet. The castle is actually going to be used as a yoga retreat. So we started off doing the yoga rooms downstairs yesterday morning, and then moved on into the dining room. So we're in the newer part of the house, the 270-year-old part of the house. So we've cleaned everything in here: the rug, the carpet, done a little clean on the chairs here, which are quite old as well, probably about maybe 70 years old. The carpet runner on the stairs, on through, same tile in the extension here on the left hand side, and then up into the drawing room where we have rug number 1. Each of these rugs, again, we've ranges of rugs between 1 and 200 years old realistically. Can't identify. Some of them don't have date stamps, some do, some are signed, some aren't. So we started off yesterday with this rug, which is in the drawing room, and then moved on upstairs. We did the carpet runners here and the runner that you see in the hallway here, and then on upstairs, up the stairs then, where we were 5 hours in the top bedroom cleaning antique rugs, essentially. Another bathroom here that we've just finished doing the tile. So this was one of the rugs that we did. Low moisture clean, literally just pre-sprayed with a colloid that we import ourselves, and low moisture extracted. Didn't use any water to extract. It's just a really good but gentle vac to take out the dust. This rug in here, again, we're on the top level. The drawing room is dated, well, the room inside the castle is dated to 1182, and the top of the castle here is dated to 1182 as well. So rooms in the old castle, obviously quite small, but so we have here, I suppose, a 12 by 18 rug, something along the lines of that. And now this was so dirty when we started it that you couldn't actually identify the patterns on it. So we were an hour and a half, actually an hour and 45 minutes, nearly 2 hours, just vacuuming it. So we vacked, agitated it mechanically, vacked again, agitated mechanically, flipped, knocked the back with an agitator as well to bring the dust kind of from the base right through, flipped back over, vacked what came out of the rug again, which that in itself, just from that process of turning the rug and beating it, that brought out about 400 grams worth of dry soiling. And then vacked again and turned it again, did the same process. So it was just vac, turn, vac, turn, vac, turn, with a professional approach to vacuum cleaning with professional vacuums, not kind of a whiz over. We're talking very slow passes, north, south, east, west, to fully vac this rug out. And then, when I was satisfied that all of the dry soil, or as much as I could possibly get out of it, was out of the room. This room was like a dust cloud yesterday. We then went in with a colloid cleaner, and after a good bit of testing, we rinse extracted. So what we have here is an absolutely beautiful finish on the rug. The owner is absolutely thrilled. A couple more rugs that we did are in other rooms in the house. So as I said, this was one of the first ones that we cleaned. And another one in here. This one's probably about 70 years old. Same process again, not as intensive, didn't require, it was probably in a room with less dust going into it and less foot traffic. But again, even at that, this rug took 45 minutes to an hour to clean. And I could have spent 3 or 4 hours on it, but you know, there has to be a limit to the approach at some stage. And then this rug as well, which was very similar to the rug in the top room there over the drawing room. Again, flip, beat, and then we rinse extract it. There was a bit of dye bleed, and this is why it's imperative that you engage with a company that knows what they're doing when it comes to these antique furnishings, because I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's a hue where all of the floral motif has bled from a previous alkaline cleaner. So somebody's come in with a heavy alkaline, and it's basically made all of the vegetable dye run, and it's ran into it. Now, you know, we could have tried to do our best with a very slow but effective process with an acid neutralizer, but again, you know, you're kind of getting into the realms of spending 5-6 hours on a rug like this, which it would be worth it, but it's a cost that the owner isn't prepared to make at this moment in time. But we're discussing maybe restoring them at a later date. You know, it's the kind of thing where we'd spend an entire day on one rug, which, you know, it's very important to kind of explain to people that with rugs like these, proper cleaning and maintenance is absolutely essential, because a lot of the wear that you're seeing on these rugs is caused by the grit particles actually at the base of the fibre in the rug. It acts like sandpaper. So when you're walking over it, the mechanical action of that grit at the base of the fibre basically works the fibre out of the backing, and that's what wears them more than anything else. So that's it. Carl, CleanMyCarpet.ie, on site in Skryne Castle, I should say, in County Meath. Thank you for watching the video.